What's going on, guys? This is Matt back with a brand new episode of Matt's Evil Reviews. Today, I'm going to be talking about a brand new Blumhouse film that's about to hit shelves on Tuesday, starring Seann William Scott, best known from Stifler in American Pie. The film is called Bloodline, if you guys have not heard about it. I ended up getting a free rental on Fandango the other day and decided to use it on this, since I try to watch almost all Blumhouse films, whether they're good or not, just because they have a monopoly and they keep pushing films out in theaters, so I'm always down to support any type of horror. So being said, we have Seann William Scott, who is brand new to parenthood. He just had his son, him and his wife and his mom are taking care of him. They absolutely love it. Of course, he is a little tired, but who isn't as a brand new parent? I have a 6-month-old, and yes, I'm gonna be tired for the next 40 years. But being said, Seann William Scott is a brand new parent. Also on top of that, he's balancing work with very little sleep. He's a guidance counselor at a high school, and they have so many problems with these kids coming to talk to him. He decides, you know what? I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. It seems like he's done this before, but it's kind of vague at the beginning, but you can definitely tell towards the middle. So pretty much what we have here is we have Seann William Scott in a very serious role compared to what he's used to for a comedical aspect. I still liked the film. I didn't necessarily take him as serious as you should in the film, just because every time I see him, he's absolutely hilarious on screen. So it was nice to see him play a different character and switch up his genres. But the only thing that I do have to say about this is it reminded me so much of Dexter, and that's not a bad thing. I absolutely love Dexter, but I wanted this to be an original idea, and I thought that it would be, but unfortunately, it didn't feel as original as they portrayed it. I still enjoyed the film. It has some pretty solid kills, but the only thing is, again, he kills them the same way. Which is pretty brutal. I do like it. Also, it's another surprise for me that they went full frontal for a Blumhouse film and showed literally the first 10 minutes. You'll see what I'm talking about, which I was very surprised that they could do that. I'm guessing that they probably couldn't necessarily do it in theaters, and I don't think that this is the reason why it didn't go to theaters. I just think that since it was a lower budgeted film, that Blumhouse still backed it, and it is good. I liked it, but it's nothing outstanding. Nothing that I would say that I would rush to theaters to see, although I would probably see it the first weekend just because I have Regal Pass and I'm interested in, like I said, all Blumhouse films. But overall, I mean, it was worth a free rental. It comes out on Tuesday. It's being sold at Best Buy for $14.99. Amazon, I'm pretty sure you can get the same price as well. I honestly would suggest picking it up. It's a nice switch up for the genres for Seann William Scott. He does a decent job in it. The script on it's okay. Like, I didn't necessarily mind it. I was entertained the entire time. The only downside is like I said, it's just a little bit repetitive on the way that kills people, and then really it's just a Dexter clone. Other than that, if you back Dexter and you like Seann William Scott, I don't see a reason on why you wouldn't necessarily like this film. I would personally say it is another hit for Blumhouse, although it will probably be a sleeper hit. I don't expect it to make a lot of money since it didn't get, a theatrical release. But I think it'll still do good, and I would suggest it to the horror community. Now, I'm probably going to be doing a written review on it pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and say I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10, which in my category is, that's decent. 6 is a decent, 7 is a solid. So, between those two, I would say it's worth one watch, maybe 2 over time. Will I be adding it to my collection? I'd say so. I'll probably pay maybe $8 to $10 for a copy myself. So I'd say grab a copy, rent a copy, and then comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Should I continue, doing movies like this? Should I switch it up, do some newer stuff, older stuff? You guys just let me know. Also, let me know what you think of the intro, since this is the very first time I'm going to be implementing an intro in. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this. And also, like I said, be sure to check this film out. It's actually pretty decent. I enjoyed it.